Hi, my name is Antoinette Griffin, and today I'm going to talk to you about 3 ways that you can enhance your charisma as a speaker. Have you ever noticed that there's some speakers out there that, boy, their message just really resonates with you, but it's not only their content, but it's the way they deliver that message. And then there's other speakers out there with equally good content, but it just doesn't have the same impact. Their delivery kind of falls flat. And so you just don't think as highly or as well of them as a speaker as far as them being one of your favorites. Well, whether you speak to 10 or 10,000, remember, content is king, but delivery is queen. And no matter your speaking style, I'm going to talk to you about 3 ways that you can increase your charisma as a speaker and really grab your audience's attention. Number 1 is have an attention-getting opening. A lot of speakers start their talks with something like, "I'm so happy to be here with all of you today." Well, that's really nice and polite, but it's kind of boring. You're not going to really draw anybody in with that kind of opening. So prepare some kind of attention-grabbing opening, a story or a quote or some kind of personal statement about yourself that immediately grabs their attention. Think about a movie with kind of a slow opening start, and you're sitting there thinking, okay, hopefully things start getting moving pretty soon with this movie, versus a movie that just grabs your attention from the very beginning. Be like that movie where you just really immediately draw your audience in. And number 2, never end with question and answer, Q&A. A lot of times it makes sense to save our Q&A for the end of our presentation, but it is really hard to have high energy with Q&A. Authors Chip and Dan Heath wrote a book called The Power of Moments, and they talk about how when people assess an experience, they base that experience on 2 things: either the worst or the best moment and the ending. So think about it. When people are coming to hear you speak, the ending is going to be very powerful for them. And how in the world can you have a powerful Q&A if that's your end? So prepare something for after the Q&A to have a powerful ending. Either a story or a video or some kind of quote or statement. Make a powerful ending that they will remember and walk away with a great memory from your talk. And thirdly, be a thermostat and not a thermometer. By that, what I mean is you need to set the energy for the room rather than just adapt to the energy of the room. I'm sure you've experienced all kinds of audiences' energy spectrum. There's one room that you'll go into where an audience just exudes positive energy from the time that you get up to speak. And there's another room that maybe they're kind of quiet and everything's reserved. Maybe they don't know each other, and so everybody's just sitting there and the room is very quiet. For me, I speak to a lot of introverts, and so by nature, the audience is pretty reserved. Well, in the past, I used to be a thermometer, and so I would just adapt to whatever the energy was in the room. If they were high energy, I'd try to be high energy. If they were low energy, I would decrease my energy. But it is my responsibility as a speaker to be the thermostat, to set the good energy for the room. And so make sure and be the thermostat, not the thermometer. So all 3 of these ways to increase your charisma, they're going to take preparation and they're going to take intentionality. But your audiences are going to appreciate not only your message, but they're going to appreciate your style as a result.